Welcome to TradingLounge and the SP 500 for the 1st of July. Okay, so we've got a little bit to talk about here. We've got a few problems that we need solutions for. But in the bigger picture here, we're looking at wave 1 and 2 here, and 3 here, and 4 here, and we're looking for 5 waves up through here. Now, this 5 waves here can be wave 1, or it can be wave 5 here. Now, the thing here is that we should just go in here and have a little look at this area here at the moment. But I do believe that looking at the European markets, we would see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside here. Okay, so let's just go in and have a little look at this. We need to talk about this particular trend here. So we had 5 waves coming down through here. So I just got to talk about this for a moment. We had 5 waves moving down through here, and we're looking for a 50-60% retracement level, which the market has moved above that and appears that it wants to move higher from here. So if I move this down here to the midpoint, which is a 2950 area here, I could say that if the 50 here, the 2950 became the support, then we're going to be climbing higher from that point, and we'll move up into this space here. Now, where have I made the mistake in all of this? So I know that I've got 5 waves here for 1 and 2. I know I've got 5 waves here for 3 and 4. I've got wave 1 and 2 here. I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. So I could have made the mistake here. So the mistake here can be that we'll have a closer look at this, an A wave in here, a B wave up to here, and a C wave down here for wave 4, pulling back to this wave 4, and then what happens is that this moves, I'll just copy that for a moment, moves to here, and this can move to here as well in that case. And then we'll get the ABC from that point. Okay, so the mistake may be in here, so let's just go in and have a little look at this here for a moment. So when I was counting up here from wave 4 here, we went wave 1 and 2 here. That was cool. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 here, and then going up here for 5. So I looked at this here as a triangle pattern in here for wave 4 coming into here and leaving wave 5 here. So I was kind of okay with that. And then we tracked 5 waves down here. And then we were looking for this market to move back up into this space here. It's gone above that. And when I look at this particular structure here, as an A wave and a B wave and a C wave here, from B to C here, I was looking for 5 waves here. Well, I've got more than 5 waves here. I've got something that's unfinished here that's still going to do this and still move up higher here. So this B wave appears to be wrong. So I think that I could have made the mistake in here. So I think that all of this here, if I can just reshape this for a moment, just move these out of the way here, just for a moment. So wave 4 can be here because it pulls back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree, and then this here becomes if I can just remove that here, this comes up here. I mean, it's good to talk about the mistakes because other folks have got different opinions about things, and putting them all together sort of helps. So I think that we could look at this here as the A wave here, the B wave here, and the C wave here for wave 4. That's one way to look at it, and then we would look at this here moving up for wave 5, moving up here, making a new high here, going higher from here. It's not that it's going to bother us, because what we'll do is we will look at this here as an opportunity to trade long from this point to go up into group 2 here based off this. I mean, we didn't get trapped. We shorted here. We took part profit here. We we decided to get it to take profit here on this one to get out in this space here, and we weren't short either. It was a nice long trade set up on top of group 1 here on top of the 30. You can see how it's come up here and sat on there nicely. And markets tend to move, when I've got between 29 here and the 3 here, we've got all the sub levels, so 1, 2 and 3 that make up group 1, and then 5 and then 8. But with 8 here we also bring in 72 and 65. The market tends to, being long or short, tends to consolidate in this area here, and group 1 pretty much does the same. But a market moves quite quickly between the numbers 3 and 5 in both directions here, and also from group 2 here down to 5 as well. So they're normally the fast parts of the market, and you can see that. So from 3 to 5 here, see how quick that is? So I don't day trade much anymore, but when I used to, these were the numbers being in both directions here. So there's 3 cases here where it's moved quite quickly between 3 and 5. They're just nice numbers to run with. Anyway, look, so it's possible that we've got wave 3 here with an A and a B and a C here for wave 4, and then moving up for wave 5 here. The other way that we could look at this too is that, which we're looking at this in Asia, is that that we've just simply got wave 2 in at this point here, and maybe I've counted the wave 2 in here I mean, it's short, but it's possible as well. I'll just have a look at the I'm just going to bring across my 20 tick chart for this little section here. This is where the other mistake can be made. So this is 20 ticks, not 100. So this first move down through here, I've put it. It appears to be in 3 waves here, so it's possible to have it here as an A wave here, a B wave here, then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for wave 1, back for wave 2, down for 3 here, back for 4 here, and down for 5 here. So it can count as a corrective move down through here as well. So it's just a very subtle detail, but the wherever the mistake is, it's either it's in this top little area through here. I just can't pin it down. But coming back to logic, I think that all in all, if I just go to 100 ticks here, it's really about getting support on top of 2950 area here. So I was counting this out here. As you know, we'd counted this down here as 5 waves, and we were looking for 3 waves back up as an A wave and a B wave. And then I was talking about how we had to count up here further, which had moved up there further, but we weren't expecting it to come to here, but it's come to here. But when I count this now, if I count this as 1 here and 2 here, and then I would need to count this as 1 here and 2 here, and then 5 waves in here for the third wave here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I know there's an overlap there. Wave 3 here, wave 4 here, and wave 5 up here. So when I accommodate all the waves in here, I'm still left with wave 3 up here, wave 4 to here, and wave 5 to here, just for the third wave here. That could be wave C of B here, of the B wave, but we're way above the 61.8% and also making new highs here. Not that that's a big deal, but if that's wave 1, we shouldn't see an expanded flat correction with a B wave new high here. It just shouldn't be the case. So so in a nutshell, we've either got this as wave 4 here, or we've got this as wave 2 here. Either way, we would need to trade long here, and trading long here would be we would get something like this little. This is something that I drew there last week, last time we spoke on the Friday. So the arrival, would only go long if we had the arrival here. Then we'll see the reaction here and the first high above the level. So I can just minimize that. So a little move here, back here, up through here, making the first high above the level, and then some sort of correction here for this wave. I can't draw on this side of the tick chart, so that's why I'm drawing over here. So this would be the this would be the wave 4 here. So this would make it a nice place to go long from at that particular point. After this pulls back, finishes off up here, it does an ABC, it'll pull back, you know, 40% of wherever that is. So moving up here, pull back into this space, pull back into this space here. So we should see a correction across here, but once that correction matures and establishes itself, then we can move up higher from that point. But I just see it going higher than this now. If it fails just here, then we haven't missed any. But if it gets if we see this pattern here, then we can go, then it's a safe trade. So we've got 3 points. We've got the top, the first drop, the second high here, and this. So that's what you're looking for, and we can just draw a line straight through there, and you can go long from that point. So really drawing a line, I can't draw through there, but drawing a line through there, that will take us up into group 2, where there will be more consolidation here, but then it will want to push up higher from that point there. So we'll have, if I can copy this here, wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5 here, of 1 degree smaller, but you get the picture. So support on the midpoint here will get us up into group 2. Group 2 will have some sort of consolidation in it, bouncing around here, and then another move higher from that point there. So wait for the setup. Don't go long here just yet. Wait for a pattern that establishes itself. You know, I mean, it's just like here. So group 1, we always, top of group 1, we normally always go long here. So, but we wait for it. That's resistance here. It's doing its stuff, but then we can see that it's got these lower, it's basically getting support here, isn't it? You know, it's migrated from resistance to support. That's what you have to see on the next level here for this. And number 5 here should see some type of corrective move here. And then we can go along from that point. So coming back to the hourly chart here, sorry to rabbit on too much with everything. These were our short trade setups here, so we don't need that here at the moment. So this one here, if I can just move that, I'll just put that on top there. And of course we need to move this here down out of the way here for this. And our target would be further to the upside here at 3,000 area here. Yeah, let's just wait and see. You know, I mean, we can short it if, let's not forget about that. We can short it if this low here is breached, okay? So we can lift that up a little bit, but we certainly want to see it breach from that point. Okay, that's about it, really. Yeah, I don't know what to add to that. Really, it's just a game of logic, really. So support on top of number 5 here. And there should be a vibration here based on the supply across here. Like I mentioned, just recapping, I'm not sure where I've made the mistake, but I know that it's in this little block here, wherever I've made it, either this little first move down or this as an A and a B and a C wave coming back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree. I just don't, I'm not quite sure, but support on the 50 here will take this market higher, and that's what you're looking for, tested support here. So just give it a little bit of time. Be happy to go in both directions, never be fixed on anything. All you're looking for is the setup, and the setup is support on number 5. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.